near far, wherever the pirates are, let's talk about the SpongeBob movie, Search for SquarePants. Ship's about to go down. Desperate to be a big guy, SpongeBob sets out to prove to Mr. Krabs his bravery by following the Flying Dutchman. They go on this adventure that takes them on the deepest depths of the ocean, where no sponge has gone before. And I do got to say, this was a pretty entertaining one, but it did feel like there could have been more at the same time. But with the voice cast, we get most of the iconic voice cast back as their characters. From Tom Kenny back as SpongeBob, Clancy Brown back as Mr. Krabs, Bill Fagerback back as Patrick Star, Roger Bumpass back as Squidward, as it does include several new additions. While we do not get Brian Doyle Murray back as the Flying Dutchman, we do have Mark Hamill as the Flying Dutchman in this, who also portrays him in live action too, and that was pretty awesome. I thought he did great as the Flying Dutchman, gave it a bit of a Joker vibe with his voice. But we do have Regina Hall and Ice Spice joining the cast too. Unfortunately, Sandy and Plankton, they didn't really have roles in this film. It felt like that they had more like a 1-second cameo and that's it. That was super unfortunate, especially since Plankton had like a big role in the previous main SpongeBob films. But with this film, the animation is pretty good, and it does have a fun story with them going to the underworld to reclaim the Dutchman's soul, but yeah, there's a twist to it. But with this, it did have some great character moments, some hilarious character moments, and some great character bonding. There were moments with SpongeBob and the Dutchman that was pretty funny, and there were some great moments with SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs. But with how this film is, I do think that it could have done a bit more, because it not having Sandy or Plankton, that did feel like a huge hole in the film. We see this pirate narrator in the beginning who is played by Clancy Brown, Mr. Krabs himself, and that is never touched on again. This isn't really a flaw, but what is interesting is how we see the Dutchman. He is much different than what we've seen in the cartoon. So I guess it makes sense why they brought Mark Hamill in to play him instead of Brian Doyle Murray. But this is still classic SpongeBob. Overall, with the SpongeBob movie, Search for SquarePants, if you're a SpongeBob fan, you will enjoy this. It does have its classic SpongeBob moments, and its hilarious moments. While I do prefer other SpongeBob films more, I do think that this was still pretty entertaining. But have you seen the SpongeBob movie, Search for SquarePants? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below, and follow me for more.